No freaking way.
What?
Crossplay's coming to 2K!
Welcome to the Sauce Mob. Hit that button that say subscribe and join the ride. You feel me? Alright chat, my thoughts on 2K24 based off the information that we've been given so far. First thing I know is that Kobe Bryant is on the cover of the game. That made perfect sense to me. 2K23, that meant Jordan. The number 24, that means Kobe. Has to be a game dedicated to Kobe Bryant, and there's no other way of that happening. Let's be completely honest here. There was nobody else that needed to be on the cover. It had to be Kobe. Let's talk about one of the new features added. It's called Pro Play. This is what my interpretation of it to look like. It should just be NBA 2K graphics overlapping what the NBA players actually did on the court. This is not a game mode that I believe you could control with your own controller. I think it's something you jump into and just put your controller down and watch it. It's kind of like just for entertainment more than anything. You're not even, I don't think you're meant to play. I don't think you're meant to do anything with the controller. I think the game will just recreate what is happening on the court in front of your face. That's what my idea is. I don't know, chat. I could easily be wrong, but my interpretation is that the real life game will just be mimicked by NBA 2K graphics. That's my interpretation of Pro Play. It don't seem like a feature where you can actually control any character. Also got a little bit of info about the city. The city has confirmed to be coming back. My thoughts on that, I hate it. I don't want the city back, but hey, it's back and there's nothing you could do about it. And they're saying it's a stunning tropical area. So that makes me think more 2K21 current gen where you were playing on 2K Beach. I don't think the whole area is going to be a beach, but I definitely think there's going to be palm trees, some sand. They wouldn't have said tropical for no other reason other than putting it near a beach or a resort. The reason I personally don't like the city is that there's too much you have to travel to just to go to where you want. You gotta travel to walk to the rec center. You gotta travel to walk to the park. I just want to be able to select the rec center and we're loading up a game. I want to be able to select the park and we're walking around that park. I don't want to have to travel to the park. Anyway, that's just my personal opinion since playing 2K since 14. You know, since 2K14, I've been playing 2K and all you had to do was just show up and you're in the park. And then you start to walk around. The biggest groundbreaking information we got about 24 has been crossplay.
Crossplay's coming to 2K! Crossplay's coming to 2K! Crossplay's coming to NBA 2K!
This is their main selling point of the game. This is the main thing they want to address, the main thing they want to talk about, the main thing they want to focus on. My thoughts on it. Finally it's in the game. It's something that needed to happen years ago. Ever since NBA 2K added the 2K website where you could upload images and you could select which console you're playing for, I already knew crossplay could work off of that. I already knew. Right when 2K had their own website where you signed into, I already knew crossplay was next. It just makes sense.
That is crossplay in the park. Crossplay is in all modes on new gen that have multiplayer. There's no limitations on where crossplay works. You don't have to think too much about that.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, crossplay being in the park is the thing I'm most excited for. I thought they were going to limit us in crossplay, but no. As long as crossplay is everywhere, I'm happy. Quick rank, my team, my park, I don't care. As long as crossplay is there, I'm willing to enjoy it. You see what I'm saying? I want these parks filled to the brim of players. I want players stacked on top of each other. I don't want any empty courts ever again in 2K. Hey, I don't want an empty court ever again. If I join a park, I want it to be hard to find a got next spot. That's how many games people are trying to play. Once you jump on a park court, I want you to be able to go on a 10-game win streak with no effort. Just let people keep cycling in. People leave the park, fill it with somebody else. Somebody leave, fill it with another person. There should be no reason for empty parks because you're pulling players from each console at this point. As long as they're in the East Coast area, play with East Coast players from any console. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to. There should be no excuse for an empty park ever again because you have 2 different consoles to draw from. That's my opinion on that. And it's only on next gen. They saying cross progression will not carry from one game to the next. If you make a build on PlayStation, it don't carry over to Xbox.
The question was, if you make a My Player on Xbox, can you then use it on PlayStation? The answer is no. We have cross-platform multiplayer, but it's not cross-platform progression. So when you make a save on,
Beat it.
when you make a save on,
What
was that? When you make a save on Xbox or PlayStation, you can't take it to the other one.
That makes perfect sense. I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't think that would be the case. I completely understand. Do I think 2K24 will be a good game based off the information we have now? It's not enough for me. I need to know what that gameplay is like for me to actually be interested in constantly playing it. Because if the gameplay is dull and boring, currently on 2K24, my character feels stiff. The gameplay feels unrewarding. You're penalized for trying to do anything. You're penalized for trying to do anything more. You dribble too much, you're penalized. You try to take a post fade, you're penalized. You try to take a layup, you missing a layup. The only thing you can do is quick drops off one. All you can do is rim run. They don't want you to actually try and experiment with an offense. Get to the rim, get a bucket, and get back on defense. That's all the game is right now. It is all about cutting off lanes to the rim, contesting a dunk to the best of your ability, because everything else is just absolutely unrewarding and not fun to play. NBA 2K20 had a competitive shooting. It was competitive to shoot in 2K20, but right now, people don't even feel the need to shoot the ball. They just want to run at the rim, and I'm not understanding what's going on this community. For 2K to really tell me that they got a fantastic game, they have to show me that gameplay. On current gen, they have a whole new builder. They have a whole new build system. I don't play current gen much. I always buy both versions of the game, so either way, I'll check it out. But that still don't sound exciting enough to make me play it. As far as builds, as long as you cannot be 6'9" with an 85 ball handle, I'll be happy. 6'9" is too tall to be able to handle the ball like a guard. I understand that's what the NBA is becoming, but that don't mean that's what the video game has to become. We still need elements to have fun, because these taller players, they aren't even trying to shoot the ball. Everybody just using their size to attack the rim. There's no variety. There is no real experimentation in the gameplay, and it's absolutely dry and boring. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments.